and a one-horse open sleigh. Oh, that feels we go, laughing all the way. Ha, ha, ha! Bells on bobtail ring, making spirits fly. Oh, what fun it is, a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to
ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
That didn't sound right. That didn't feel right. But whatever. Happy tea time. Happy book cheer.
What's up, world? Hello. Welcome to our weekly tea time. Where's my tea? Welcome to our weekly live web chat where we talk about books and...
Oh, it's so far away.
Where did my tea go?
I don't know. Cheers, guys. I have mine.
I lost it. I actually really wanted my tea. Oh.
I'll go run out that really quick. You say.
Oh, there it is. I found it.
I got it.
You got it? So I'm going to check in with Twitter today. Today is our annual book cheer episode. So if you're on Twitter and you're tweeting along, use the hashtag book cheer. And you will be entered to win all the things. We are giving away literally all the things. We have to make some room for next year's books, so we're just going to clear out our shelves and give them all away. So we're going to pick 30 winners, and we will tweet out the winners at the end of this. And they will win a Book Shimmy tote, which we have here. The Book Shimmy tote. And it will include not one, but 2 books.
That's awesome.
We can't tell you what they are because I don't know.
It would take us this whole show to run through 30
everything we have.
Giveaways. But it's good stuff, and that's why you're here. It's the good stuff that came out and made us feel good. Cheers.
This is our last episode of the year.
I know. It makes me feel sad.
It's sad. But it feels like we're going in winter break.
I know.
Remember those days?
And that makes me feel happy.
It makes me feel young at heart.
What are your holiday plans?
I am going to Boston with the boyfriend's family.
Ooh.
Should be interesting. You know, it's always awkward with not in-laws because we're not married, but you know.
You're pretty close.
I don't. You're making me blush.
Shh.
If you're watching this, boyfriend,
you know that the holidays is the time to get engaged, Margot.
Please, God, no. Don't do it.
You wouldn't be. I just want to be there. If he proposed to you during the holidays, you would just smack him in the face.
Probably. Especially if you did it in front of people. I'd be like, what are you doing? What are you doing for the holidays?
I'm taking a tour of North Carolina.
Oh, at least it'll be someplace. Will it be warm down there?
It gets still cold. Well, I'm going to be in Asheville for a little bit, and it's in the mountains.
Nice.
So that will be cold.
Mountains, though, with snow.
I know.
That's so Christmassy.
I'm finger crossing for snow. But I'm excited.
I'm excited for you. Take some pictures.
Can I show you guys the holiday season? Every year, I try to be a better person than I am in terms of being somebody I want to be. A, crafty, which I'm not.
Like a Martha Stewart.
Yes! Every year I try, and I have my version of Pinterest fail. So I thought, you know what? I love my coworkers. I'm going to try to make them treats.
Oh, God.
I found this.
She's trying to kill us.
Delicious. I mean, you can't really see, but it looks delicious. It's for peppermint bark. And I said, you know what? I'm going to try that. That looks easy. Here's what mine looks like.
Fail.
It looks like peppermint turds.
It's a good effort.
I made peppermint turds for my coworkers.
It's a good effort. I believe they're called, what's it called? Scat? No, that's bears. Pelps?
It's not even good.
No?
No.
I'm going to pass on the turds.
Sam?
Sticking with my candy cane.
But you know what? I tried.
You did try. That's more than I do. I can't cook anything. Like, it's embarrassing how bad I am in the kitchen.
Literally, this was just heating up chocolate and mixing it with cookies and peppermint, and I failed it.
I am really good at pouring a bowl of cereal. I am, like, the best cereal pourer.
Okay.
But that's about it.
That's about it.
That's about it. So, Twitter, what's up with you guys? What are you guys reading this week?
What are you doing for the holidays?
What are you doing for the holidays? Oh, Rebecca Vates, I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name, but she says she's watching from Greece.
Oh,
what's
hi,
up?
Rebecca. Greece is somewhere I want to go really badly. Like, that's on tops of my list.
Huli Bunshu says, watching you this slow afternoon with some minty tea. Wow, that just,
minty.
like, set the stage.
Yeah.
I picture snow falling.
You're, like, in a little cozy nook.
Right, with a little snuggie.
I'm jealous.
Let's see. Happy Me 132 says, sweet tart candy canes are awesome.
Yes. Okay, so I went to Duane Reade yesterday.
They make those?
Yes. I went to Duane Reade because I was making...
Don't make those. Get me some sweet tart candy canes.
I was making these, and I needed just plain candy canes. They didn't have them. They only had sweet tart candy canes, some Barbie pink candy cane, and Hershey's
Yes.
chocolate candy cane.
I'm done with that one. But I can't believe they have sweet tart candy canes.
I do. I didn't get them. I'll buy you a pack because I failed on your cookies.
God, I haven't had sweet tarts in so long.
What are you reading? Are you going on a voyage? I feel like I'm prepping for the holiday with like I'm like stockpiling it because I haven't been free
Traveling.
to read.
Yeah. Traveling, I'm sort of like in between books right now. I had just finished reading Gone Girl by Gillian Flynn, which is an adult novel, and it just messed with my mind so much that it's one of those books that I kind of need a break.
You got a hangover.
I got a hangover, and I really just need like a moment to recollect my brain. So I've been doing other fun things, like playing with my elf.
Oh, yes, you did a holiday photo.
I did.
Photo.
He's not really good at sitting on things, though. He kind of falls off. He's kind of a drunk elf.
He leans
Drunk
and
elf.
whispers.
Oh! Ew! Stop it! Elf is creepy.
I think I'm packing. I finished Fracture Me last night.
Oh, you did? How was that? I'm
It's good. I just want to consume all of Tahereh Mafi's words that are humanly possible. I just want to eat them.
Are there scratch marks in this one? I know it's not told from Juliet's point of view, so
No.
No?
No.
Is there any, like, cool thing like that in it? And
It's just
it's told from Adam's point of view,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Before or after the events in Shatter Me? Or where is it in the timeline of events?
It's in between. It's a bridge.
Oh, it's in between Shatter Me and Unravel Me, or probably Unravel Me and Ignite Me.
Yeah.
That would make sense. That would make sense. So what are you guys reading? Tweet at us. Author Madison says, I'm going to book binge during break.
Yeah. What are you guys gonna read?
Mm-hmm.
We can go through. Margo and I like to use this time. I think the whole world likes to use this time to think about what you loved this year.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's the end of the year.
It is the end of the year.
And we're wrapping it up. So you want to talk about our favorite books?
Let's start with our favorite moments. I want to read what some other these peeps are doing.
Okay.
But tell me about your favorite moment of the year.
My favorite moment of the year is Team Epic Reads being let out of the cage.
We were let loose!
Yes! And we got to
God.
meet the people that we talk to on the internet all the time.
Yeah, we got to meet all of you.
And they meet us, and then they send us fun things. Like this card.
Hilary T. Smith sent us that one. I know it's a hedgehog, but it doesn't really look like one at first.
Yeah. He's like in a ball. He's really cute. It's so fun to meet the people that we talk to on the internet and that we get the chance to do it.
It's funny.
We get to go out of our office.
Whenever we go to these events and we meet people, we're like, what's your Twitter handle? And I'm like, oh, you! I know you.
So we had been to BEA before, but then our coming out, I feel like, was Austin Teen Book Festival.
Our coming out. I'm coming out. I want the world to know. Gotta let it show. I'm coming out. Oh, now I'm going with the Biggie song.
Yeah.
The Biggie version.
What was your favorite moment of the year?
My favorite moment of the year was probably interviewing Veronica Roth live at the Tivoli Theater in Chicago. It was a lot of fun. I was super nervous. We were all backstage, and Veronica and her brother are practicing. They're singing their songs, and there's all these people and all of her family members, and I'm just like, I'm hearkening back to my acting days, and I'm like trying to like find my center and like visualize the chat and like practice my opening speech, and it was fun. It was a good time.
I texted you a lot of supportive things.
You did, and you helped me find the right deodorant because I needed some strong deodorant for that event.
No organic. Organic deodorant doesn't work. Newsflash to anyone.
Neither does secret clinical strength. I should just put pads in my armpits.
Oh, I want to
Which I've done before.
You guys tell us what your favorite YA or bookish moment of the year was for you. I see some of you doing it already, and that makes me laugh.
Golden Fur Pro says, my favorite moment was RT.
RT.
In Kansas City.
RT's going to be in New Orleans this year.
Nolans.
That
should be fun. Let's see.
I like B Sweet Book Love said, favorite moment finding out the pitch dark days is stopping in New Orleans.
Nolans.
Yeah.
Yeah, lots of New Orleans things happening. That's kind of cool. Like bringing the books down south.
Yeah, I've never been, and I really want to go.
Is New Orleans the dirty South, or is that just Atlanta? What is the dirty? Is Atlanta the dirty South?
Yeah, I mean, no offense to anybody from Atlanta, but that's like the hub.
That is the dirty South. I mean that affectionately. Like, Cincinnati is known as Nasty Natty.
Yeah.
Because it is. It's pretty nasty.
Yeah.
In a good way. Let's see. What else were your favorite moments? Let's see. The Novel Hermit says, my fave moments, mingling with authors at Teen Quake and meeting Rainbow Rowell.
Ooh,
what is Teen Quake?
That sounds fun.
Googles. I want to.
It seems like you guys, a lot of people are talking about actual live events and festivals. That was it's so fun.
So fun. And you guys should definitely try to come to Y'all Fest next year, next fall. Because we'll be there and it'll be awesome and we'll be doing lots of cool things. But that's I think that was my favorite event of the year that I went to.
The
Y'all Fest.
Yeah.
Oh,
God. Y'all Fest was so much fun. Like, literally plan to go. It is just so much fun. And there's so many authors there, your mind explodes.
Amber DK says, going to Y'all Fest and meeting so many awesome people, including you two.
Oh, thanks, Amber. See? One of my favorite things was meeting you. Because I literally didn't meet a single person that wasn't awesome.
She loves us. She loves us. Heart. Cute things. I'm not good at being cute. Okay, so...
And then, in terms of the books...
Yeah.
There are lots of books.
There are a lot of books, and last year for Book Cheer, we categorized our books, but since we're doing the Book Shimmy Awards this year, we kind of refrained from separating our favorite books into categories, so we each have a pile, and we're each going to share them with you.
Speaking of the Book Shimmy Awards...
Oh, yeah. There's 1 week left of voting. Only 1 week left, so... Oh, yeah, and the live show, mark your calendars.
Mark it now.
It's going to be tea time, so 3:45 on Wednesday, January 22nd. And I believe it will be, we might try to do it over on Ustream. Are we doing it on, I mean, not
YouTube?
YouTube.
We might try.
We'll let you know where it will be.
But mark it now. January 22nd is the Book Shimmy Awards.
Mm-hmm.
Boom, 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 boom,
and that's a fun thing. We're going to be experimenting again with some platforms next year. So we might be doing some stuff over on YouTube, although we have to figure it out because we practiced one day.
Did you guys see? There were a couple of people who tuned in.
I feel bad for those few people.
Yeah.
Scarred for life. All right, so let's get into our favorite books of the year. Let's go through your pile.
Okay.
Here.
I'm not going to start the first one with the big surprise pick.
What up?
You know, I don't know how much there needs to be said. I am
Chapter 62.
I'm part of the Mafi Mafia, and Chapter 62 blew my mind.
I opened right to it. Chapter 62. That one.
Ooh, also a great YA moment was at Y'all Fest when we went to Tahereh's birthday dinner.
Yeah, it was fun.
And it was just us and all of my favorite authors, and I couldn't not... I had a hard time not freaking out.
But we were at a nice restaurant, so we couldn't do
anything.
Like an adult. We were like...
I think that's the most
eternally.
The most restrained I've ever been in my entire life.
I'm just reading this chapter 62 part. If you guys haven't read it, you have just that, at least that chapter. I mean, the whole series. But
Unravel Me tops and didn't disappoint, and I haven't read Ignite Me yet because I'm waiting for you all.
Just jump on it.
Jump on it. Do you want me to just go through this whole
Go
stack?
through your pile. Let's do it. Go through the whole thing.
The Madman's Daughter by Megan Shepherd.
Mm-hmm.
This came out pretty early in the year, yes? It came out like January. It has literally stayed with me the entire year. Like, no matter how many books I read, the end, I could not believe. She's such a great writer, and it's such a different story.
That ending.
The ending.
But the whole story as well, because it's the retelling or...
To reimagining,
of the island of Dr. Moreau.
Yes.
And it's dark. It's very much a gothic story.
Yes, it's very dark.
If you have problems with, medical things, especially animal medical things, and just consider that your warning, but it's so good.
It's so good, and there's also a lot of tanned, sexy men. Just say that.
What else you got?
I got this as my series ender, even though this had just happened to me, but I can't believe it took me so long. I'm so in the world of Rae Carson right now, my mind can't take it. And
Better late than never.
Focus on anything else.
Oh, so good.
So The Bitter Kingdom is rounding out my tops. Good God. This will be on my shelf forever, and I will force all of my offspring to read it.
She loves Hector. She's met Hector.
I've met him, and my life will not be complete until he is embodied in a human being for life.
Too bad he's mine, actually. Although, technically, I guess he's Rae Carson's. Fine. You can have him, Rae. I guess you did invent him. Well, you got...
I feel like you should go through 3 now.
Okay. All right. So...
We did 6. We
Okay.
did 6 picks.
I have... While It Awake by Hilary T. Smith. If I was going to categorize this, I would categorize it in most, like, under the radar. My favorite under the radar book. Debut, standalone, contemporary, very gritty and realistic, and there's just, it's a colorful book. It's a very visual book, which I love, but it's an excellent read. So, Hilary T. Smith.
Well done, and thank you for your amazing
Thank you, Hilary.
cards.
Then I
All
have
the hedgehog things.
Through the Evernight. Again, if I was going to categorize this one, it would be my favorite, like, second in a series, like Unravel Me for
yes,
you.
yes.
Mm-hmm. Through the Evernight, it's very rare when a series, I feel like, just does better than the first one. Like, they get better and better. Rae Carson's is definitely an example of that, and I would classify this one as an example of that as well.
Spoiler alert, I read Into the Still Blue, and it's
I haven't. Earmuffs. Don't
it's
tell
better.
me. Don't
It's
tell
better.
me.
It's better.
I want to know. So, this is one of my favorites of the year. And Into the Still Blue comes out soon.
Yeah, like 1st of January. Like, save your gift cards for Christmas.
And then my third one, which is another standalone contemporary, is How to Love by Katie Cotugno.
Oh,
I thought this was one of the most, like, realistic portrayals of relationships, especially in the instance of, like, an unwanted pregnancy. And just, like, this isn't, like, a sugar-coated romance.
I think this would be the most debated book in our office.
Yes. It's,
Like, it caused so many, like, not about the contents, but just about the themes.
Yes.
People just talked about it.
This is
like
an excellent book club book.
Yeah. You'll just talk
It's so good.
forever.
All right, what else we got?
Okay,
Should we check in with Twitter?
yeah,
Okay.
let's hear some of
Tell
your
us what your favorite books are.
Oh,
boy. Man, I can't. There's too many.
Ugh, How to Love is amazing.
I know everybody. Tell us what you're reading. Oh yeah, Hey 6747 has reminded us of Perry's Berries.
Yeah.
That was a good moment from this year.
That
Perry's
was.
Berries. Okay, so what are your favorite books of the year? Shy Book Nerd says I love Splintered by A.G. Howard. What else we got?
There's lots of tweets.
Reader Adventure says Lee Bardugo's books do the same thing.
In regards to getting better and better, I'm assuming, because, yeah.
Siege and Storm was very, very good.
I
love Lee.
Katski Writer 24 says my favorite book of the year was probably Champion by Marie Lu.
I like those books. I read Legend, and I thought it was a lot of fun. Makes me want to go jump off buildings.
I have not read them yet, and I want to really.
They're good. They're like really
mainly
fast.
because you brought up parkour.
Yeah, it's like total parkour shit. Mostly Violet says Forgive Me, Leonard Peacock is one of the best I've read this year.
Ooh.
We have people outside our
Somebody just like
right
stared at us and then pointed at us. I feel awkward.
We're like the pariahs of HarperCollins. Okay, so what else you got?
In the after. This came out again early in the year.
This one's in June. May-ish. June, May.
This one, because the lead character, probably like, if we're going to categorize again, the lead character and the relationships in
Best
it.
femship.
Yes.
Best relationship, like female
It's so
friendship.
good. And also she's pretty awesome in general of like having to survive. Kind of in the first.
You actually learn things.
Yeah. In the beginning of the book. I also think that my parents did not set me up to survive the apocalypse. But this book is so good. It's got super major twists and turns, and it keeps you reading. Like, this is one of those books where I'm like, just one more chapter, and the chapters are just the right size.
They have the good, like, you keep it
Pacing,
going.
yes. Another...
We're both obsessed with this one.
We've talked about it so much. Not enough to drink. I love Mindy.
This is my all-time favorite this year.
Yeah? Golden... So this is your best in shelf?
That is my best in shelf. If I had to pick one, that would be mine.
This is second. The next pick for me is my best in shelf.
So good. Also under the radar-ish.
Yeah. Not a drop to drink. Read it. That's all.
It's
a standalone.
It's dark.
It's dark. It's a standalone.
Dark.
It is so good. I don't even want to talk about it because I don't want to spoil anything of the goodness of it But it's a standalone. It's not a series. Just pick it up right now and read it and finish it. Trust me, you'll love it. Have we heard one person that hasn't liked it?
I think some people didn't like it because it was too dark for them. But I mean,
that's understandable.
Right. It's not a feel-good book.
No. No.
But that doesn't necessarily mean it's like it's gonna make you feel like awful afterwards. It's just it's not a happy things.
And then my best of shelf, and probably an under the radar,
but
again one that will I think live on in libraries forever and ever and ever.
Also, an excellent book club book. I love reading the debates that are going on at Goodreads for this one.
September Girls by Bennett Madison. I feel like now 90% of the people will never trust anything I say because this is a polarizing book.
So polarizing.
But I think Bennett Madison is a beautiful writer. I just loved every minute of it, and it was intriguing, and it made me think, and I loved it a lot. Plus this cover, goodness. You want this cover on your bookshelf.
It's pretty.
That's it. Those were my favorite books. There are a lot of books I loved, but those are probably the ones that stay with me and then I can't get out of my head this year.
Insomnia Books says Not a Drop to Drink was my favorite too. It was perfect.
It was perfect.
A.E. Hindle says Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell introduced me to Levi, aka my new book BF.
Boyfriends. Hector's mine this year. You just trump everybody.
So I can't even begin on Hector. So, okay, I got 3 more on my list. Let's see. Lisa Likes Books says, I thought September Girls was very good.
Yay!
Dana Square says, I've assigned September Girls from BEA. Need to read it. Yeah, you do. You have it. You should totally read that. Do it.
You should do it.
The Antlers told you to.
Also, Bennett is amazing.
He is. He's so cool. He's probably my favorite author that I met this year.
Yeah.
When we painted nails with him.
You did nail art on my fingers.
And it's like, I like people that know a lot about pop culture, like more so than I do. And it's fun. I feel like I'm learning things.
He's also really into fairy tales, and this is also got a lot of the Little Mermaid references in it.
Both
from the movie and both from the original Grimm fairy tales. They're kind of like their themes are kind of weaved together, and that's also what makes this story so beautiful. But one of them is so good because there's a line in it where she takes him down. She takes him down into this like cavern of stuff.
Yes.
And she goes, "Look at this stuff.
Isn't it neat?"
And he goes, "Neat? Who says neat?"
Neato.
And I was like laughing out loud. And I just wanted to.
Wouldn't you think I'm the girl who has everything? Okay. My 3. I also really loved Taken by Erin Bowman. This is one of my favorite series beginners for the year. First of all, this one's my award for best spine art. The spine on this is the coolest thing I've ever seen.
That's begged to be taken from your bookshelf,
right? It definitely is a bookshelf spice. It spices everything up.
Spice it.
It's a spicy meatball of a book.
Spicy meatball.
And then, of course, no list is complete without Allegiant. And this is just the culmination of 3 years of expectation, anticipation, and debating and wanting and reading, and it's just kind of everything all combined into one.
Yeah.
One deeply, deeply upsetting ending. Upsetting in a good way, but upsetting. And then my favorite ending for a series this year was Boundless by Cynthia Hand, the 3rd and final book in the Unearthly trilogy. Was not expecting to enjoy angel mythology, and yet I really, really liked this one. So that's my list. And then you have one book from another publisher.
I do.
A non-Harper.
Yeah, so all the books we just said are Harper books. But, sometimes we get to read other things that aren't. So this is the one that, The Coldest Girl in Cold Town by Holly Black. Also met her at Austin Teen Book Festival, and...
I guess it would be that way.
Wait, yeah.
Now I'm just going to mess with you.
I loved this book. I loved it. I thought it was so inventive. and so fantastic, and she is really great with the words.
I like stroking this one.
I believe this is up for Best Standalone against Not a Drop to Drink. And I'm definitely...
I believe it's in the Book Shimmy Awards.
Yes, for Best Standalone. And I'm totally the person that had to vote daily and switch my vote between these two, because I don't know. Who knows these things?
I haven't read that one yet. It's on my shelf.
You can borrow it.
I need to get to it.
Also, the cover is, like, it feels like skin, and it makes me feel creepy.
My favorite non-Harper book is from Macmillan. This Song Will Save Your Life.
Little Brown. Sorry, Little Brown.
This Song Will Save Your Life by Lila Sales. This just reinvigorated my love for 90s music and indie music and just dancing and letting go and feeling free. And every time I look at this book, I'm like, I need to go dance. I need to go dance right now and just go out all night. Because I'm not much of a partier, but this makes me want to just go out there and shake it. So,
shake it. That's a good feeling.
So those are our favorite books of the year.
What do you guys think? Let's check back in to see what some of your favorites are.
And then you want to enlighten us on the big thing that happened in YA today? That happened.
I can't even.
Let me dry your tears.
I can't even.
Let me dry your tears.
Just when, for lack of a better term, just when I thought I was okay and I had moved past it.
Okay.
Not okay.
Okay.
I can't even go there. I don't want to even say the words.
Okay.
This.
It's okay? No. Or is it just okay? Look, this one's signed.
Yeah, but we didn't meet him. Don't think that we did. We just...
If we met him, you would know about it.
You would know. I would scream the
know.
loudest scream ever. Oh, there's a lot of people talking about the tagline.
Yeah, I have to say...
Movie's got to do what movie's got to do. Let's be honest.
As somebody who hasn't read this book and knows nothing really about it, seeing that tagline, One Sick Love Story, I'm like, But I do like the photo.
Oh my god.
Remember when we met him earlier this year? That was fun. That was fun. So in other news, there's going to be a Divergent clip. The full tattoo back scene is going live on Yahoo Movies tonight.
Yeah.
6 p.m. Pacific, so 9 p.m. Eastern.
I still have too many feelings. I gotta move on.
Move on!
I can't!
Get your feelings in order, Aubrey.
It's like a fresh wound.
Well, I'm moving on.
Okay.
So, yes, tonight, go to Yahoo Movies, and there will be the full tattoo back scene.
Where she's all like this.
Mm-hmm.
Margo and I may or may not act it out line for line tomorrow.
Look out for things on Vine.
Depending on how feisty we feel tomorrow. And how much work we have to do before we go on a holiday.
And then quickly, just a fun little thing that just went up on the Epic Reads blog. We have selection-themed ornaments that you... Oh, you can't really...
It's blown out. Let me turn off the light.
Yeah, turn that off. There are selection-themed ornaments you can just cut out. There's also 2 different designs for holiday cards. So you can download and print and cut.
Ooh, I'm cutting out Prince Maxim.
Those are all available on the Epic Reads blog right now. But we'll do a little tutorial over on Instagram later, probably tomorrow. So, because we have a holiday party.
We have a holiday party. All of our coworkers are partying right now.
Which is why no one's watching us. No. Just kidding. So there's a holiday party going on right now. So we're going to cut this tea time a little short so we can make the holiday party. But this is our last holiday, or our last tea time of the year. We will be back, I believe it's January 6th-ish.
Yeah. The first Wednesday in Jan. Oh, no.
No, because it's the first Wednesday's the first of the year, so it's the following one.
So
we're not going to be in the office. Yeah.
And then we'll be back for 2 weeks, and then it's the Book Shimmy Awards. And then stuff gets real.
Yeah, man. So things are going to ramp up.
And then we have the Dark Days event.
So we have 2 weeks off. Rest, relax, read some books. Don't forget about us, because when we come back, things are going to ramp up, like, for real. I don't have a better analogy for ramping things up, but You know what I'm talking about.
I'm sorry, I need to flip over the Fault in Our Stars because it's really making me feel.
Problem solved.
I just kept seeing out of the corner of my eye, and then I just wanted to get in a ball.
Just weep. Just
Okay.
weep. Anyway, so there's going to be 30 winners. Again, if you've tweeted and used the hashtag bookcheer,
Hashtag.
you have been entered. So we're going to announce the 30 winners shortly, right after this. And you will get a Book Shimmy tote and 2 books.
2 books. It could
Because
be.
we love you.
Guess what? It could be this book. It could be this book.
It could be this. You never know.
It could be this. It could be anything.
So, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for celebrating tea time with us, our end of the year episode. We will see you in 2014.
We love you.
We love you.
Have a happy holidays and a happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
We'll see you in 2014 when I'm still referring to it as 2013.
I know. I was just getting used to the fact that it's 2013. I was still doing 2012 and everything. It's so much easier to say 2012.
It is.
2014.
2014's hard.
When are we going to get to, like, are we going to say, like, the 20s?
Yeah, I'm going to live in the roaring 20s. I'm going to just, I think it should be mandatory that we should all go back to that state of mind.
The flappers and everything.
Except don't have a depression.
And a war.
And a war.
No wars, please.
Only the fun things.
All right, so we will see you in 2014. Have a happy holidays and a wonderful new year.
Dashing through the snow.
I feel like
a stop and sleigh. All the fields we go, laughing all the way. Ha ha ha.
Okay, we will see you guys later. Bye.
Bye.